Shadowblade here with another episode of Battletech. When last we left, we had a terrible disaster. We lost Behemoth, killed in the dragon that we had made for her. Just a ton of mechs pounding down onto her, so it was not good. Looking at our contracts here, we have the new priority mission, but I'm a little loath to go and do that while so much of our stuff is kind of busted up. It is only a 2 skull, which means we could potentially do it. I don't remember if I did this on camera, but I repaired up all of our mechs. I hired a new guy, Warbore here. He is a Kickstarter backer. But
what's up, boss?
Here we go. Siegfried Kraus. Basically, since Behemoth was kind of going up the tactics line and guts line, I'm going to do the same with him. I will go ahead and grab him Bulwark, and then we'll start trying to get up to Master Tactician again. That's one of the biggest downsides, is that we never got to get that Master Tactician with her. If we had, it might have been a bit of a different story. She would have been able to go sooner, maybe stood up, but alas. Since the only kind of contracts we have are 3 skulls, which we could not do, I was thinking about taking a tour of kind of our galaxy a little bit, and I've been looking around, and I noticed that some of the planets, like way down here, have this research deal, and sometimes have rare high-tech components for sale. So I was thinking about maybe coming down to one of these worlds that have research on them and see what we could do. Potentially so here there's like Martian world has research. See if maybe we could find some cool stuff this way. These are like 1.5 skull locations. And they're way down here, so it'll give us time to recoup our pains and losses. I think we've got either Chandan here, planet-wide storms, or see, here's like rich agriculture. Could be interesting. So the only ones I see are this Gaussen, which is a 2 skull, and this Chandan one over here. Nope. Here. Chandan's a 1.5. And so one of the things I was thinking about doing is possibly getting a couple more pilots and start building up some XP for them, so that we have kind of a deeper roster for which to do things. It's expensive to get down here, so we'll possibly forgo some of the salvage opportunities for cash. And then when we're ready, we can come back up to Ryan's Fates, where we've got the thing up here, to Smithin. And the one thing I noticed, I hadn't noticed before because I hadn't been looking at the map, but you can see here is the restoration, and we're kind of pushing into what is the Oregon Directorate. Is this the Directorate too? It is. So I assume that when we take this, we'll probably take these guys as well. So we're kind of pushing through. You can kind of see our steady march through the deal. Where is Goldra? Here's Coromidere. So we're kind of doing this. So I assume that we'll make kind of a little curly Q this way, and then eventually have all the support of everyone. But yeah, so let's do that. Let's head down here to Chandin.
Calculating course now, Commander.
See if we can get some. But you can see we have so much stuff. I sold some of our old mechs, like Vindicator, Extra Centurion. Poker night. Blade, it's poker night. Darius prowling outside your quarters as you returned from dinner. Poker night. Darius first insisted because he said it would help keep his skills sharp. He doesn't always win, so perhaps he's right. It's usually the senior staff he ropes into playing, although occasionally some of the lucky crew member or guest is invited to the table, but you're the boss, so he can't make you play. Manipulate the game. Oh, that's weird. I think I will play casually. I saw this thing in something once, and it was like an officer should never put himself in a position where he can take from his men. So I think playing casually might be okay. That's why I was saying I don't think I'd do play to win, but play casually might help morale. Thank God for that. With your cup, look at his hand. His eyes went immediately. Poker night. But soon you're pulled into a conversation with Yang about the rarity of functional quad mechs. Darius is displeased at how lightly you're taking the game, but it's not clear why until Yang notices the pile of chips he'd been absently collecting all night. Wow, says Yang, I guess I got lucky tonight. Samir taps her own stack of chips. We're all lucky. If Darius had the cards you were just flashing around, we'd owe him our shirts. Company gains tech boost.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
Actually, tech boost isn't bad. All right, we're gonna stay at regular morale because we're poor. 1.6 million, and we're poor. So that cut down on some of our work here. The big thing is just our pilots that are they just got so hurt. They got so hurt in that mission. So I think we'll be a little bit wary of battle missions going forward. Mostly because it's just, 8 on 4. There's not a lot you can do there. The potential for salvage is fantastic, but the potential for the risk just seems really high. So unless we're really mech hunting or something,
upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
and we've got some serious goods, then I think we'll shy away from it. Okay, so we finished that pod. Which is kind of cool. Let's take a look at what else we got. So we've opened up a lot of stuff. We've opened up this second med bay, which I'm really tempted to snag. It's a lot of money. It's only 15 days. It gives us 1 medical point. Man. It doesn't give us a ton of medical points. This might actually be decent. now that we're thinking about building up another thing. It's cheap. It's quick. Let's do it.
All right, I'll get the team on it right away.
Can't buy. Can't be purchased or sold while in transit. Okay. Probably same thing for hiring hall. Snake Plissken. Hacker. See, we might want to look for tacticians and stuff. But, alright, let's keep moving. I wonder if you could, like, oh, right here, travel to system. Because we're here, we could travel to the system that we're in. So, that's interesting. So, one of the things we could do if we're trying to shop around for stuff. Do you see how we're here? So we could pause it. Take a look at the store here. Oh, it's the same store. Or is it? No, this is different. This just happens to be the same. Because they were like AC5s before, right? So here's another wondrous autocannon. And yeah, we got different people. We're only using 5 of 16 berths, so we could definitely get some more peeps. But I think we'll hold off on that. Since we're getting this training deal, what I might do is get a bunch of rookies and then let that passive training happen. That could be good.
Undocked from junction. We're clear. We've entered orbit, Commander.
And here we are.
Hey, boss. We've just completed those upgrades.
Good. Investing in your people. Your senior staff there's a mech tech conference in here starting tomorrow, requesting the opportunity to look at this seminar on periphery systems, Commander. Take shore leave to further their education. Dr. Murad, there are several medbay tech courses I must take.
This is an all-ship announcement. The mech lab will be closing down for maintenance at 0830. If you're not the commander or a member of the engineering team, stay out until Yang gives the all clear.
Oh. Okay. Because our people are so hurt, I'm going to go with Dr. Murad here for medbay research. See if we can boost our med points. No. While some might say that meat is cheap, save the metal. We have some very experienced mech warriors that would be hard to replace. Dr. Murad, go down there and see. Yes, Commander. When the engineer returns the Argo later that week, you just managed to catch her as she makes a beeline for the medbay. Commander, this ship is capable of so much more. I need time to adapt what I've learned to the Argo system. But I'll be sure to pass things into practice as soon as I can. You lose 50,000.
We've arrived at our destination, Commander.
Okay. So maybe that will lead to a different event. Alright, so we got a store here. Holy cow. Plus 20 damage, plus 20 stability damage? That's a massive AC 20. Plus 2 accuracy, plus 1 accuracy. So this is good, but we're kind of trying to save money. But that's so good. That's such a good AC 20. I think we have to get it. Let's get it.
New weapon systems available.
Okay. Let's take a look, see what kind of contracts we have here. We got some easy ones, but look at the payout's actually pretty good. We got a capture base, a battle that I'd like to stay away from, and another capture base. We're actually shown to be pretty good at capture bases. As a one skull, we're probably dealing with lower, like not looking at big mechs and stuff like that. So maybe we go for more moolah on this one. Let's go ahead and run this. Oh, before we do that, all right, let's look at some of these people.
Receiving you.
We've got Rattler here and Mongoose. Both are pilots. Wow, this guy's like pilot 6.
Let's do this.
Mongoose might be a good backup for Decker. So let's, sure. Let's snag him.
Mech warriors available.
And then let's snag some rookies. Like this guy is super raw. Both of these guys. Booster. All right.
New mech warriors available.
Commander.
Undertaker.
New mech warriors available.
I like it. Red flag. You can see our finances are going way up though. So we got to be fairly careful.
Yes, Commander. Waiting for orders. Waiting for orders.
Davian Nobility. Maybe I knew this guy. I think that's good. We're down to 2 months. You can see here how many months we've got there. We've got good morale.
There's a lot of activity on the comms. You must be in on the dropship. Probably flying with an escort.
All right, so let's go ahead and snag this one. Should be a fairly easy mission. Man, look at that. On the other hand, we could go with tons of salvage and maybe get a couple light mechs or something to sell off. Or we could go just full money. I'd like to have at least one in case we get a mech part that we do want. So let's go like this. Okay. My Thunderbolt Arcgener's okay. Who do we have? We have like nobody. Jeesh. We've got our tanky, somewhat tanky, short range guy. Let's go ahead and put. We got 2 Trebs. Are these both the same? Like, did I never upgrade the trebuchet at all? I don't think so. Let's bring our quick draw. This Shadowhawk. So let's put Sure Shot in our quick draw, and let's put Warbore into this Shadowhawk. Change your mind. Sure Shot go into the Thunderbolt. You've got the higher Gunnery. And we'll put Dusa into this quick draw. All right, let's do it. Supposedly with like the first or the first patch or something that Battletech comes out with, they're going to allow us to customize our mechs and our pilots as far as like their paint schemes and pilot names, and maybe offer like some bios and backstories, which would be cool. Could do some things like that for subscribers, and if people want their names in the game, that'd be good. A lot like XCOM. Plausible deniability is our specialty. So pirate research station, so we're
Command interface
here to take out the pirates. I'm okay with that.
Ready to rock, Chief.
Okay. Whirlwind. Reduce movement and spotting distance, but provide 25% damage reduction. Well, that's cool.
Location confirmed.
Now, it's like desert here, right? Martian. 75% heat. So he's going to be in a terrible, terrible place. Double PPCs. Should have thought about that. Should have brought one of the trebuchets.
Roger that. Roger that. Coordinates received.
And we can bring him around this way.
Moving to position.
Let's get a bit of a firing line going.
Location confirmed.
Facility's way up here, so. Destroy defensive turrets. What is this? Plus 10 heat for 2 activations to units passing through a radiation field. Whoa. Maybe we try not to go through the radiation field. Makes them hard to hit, but I assume increases heat for 2 activations means the longer they stay in there, their heat just builds. Which is not ideal.
Position confirmed. Heading out.
Okay, we're getting close. Should see something here
Hostile on sensors.
pretty soon. Yep.
Show me your war face.
Now, if it's just turrets, which it might be, it's a level 1 skull that's attack the base. Then
Orders?
we might be able to use Decker to come over here and kind of do a bit of a flank action. I really don't want to move him through. Let's go like this.
Affirmative.
The jump's going to make it hot, but
Sensor showing a new hostile.
should be able to take this down pretty easy. In fact, let's save some heat, see if we can 285s.
Locked on.
Oh, that's dumb. I'm dumb. I needed all 4.
Ready for orders.
I want to get him up here, but I don't want him in that radiation crap.
Yep.
Don't really need to sensor lock anything.
Commander?
I got a shot on this turret with our lerms. Might as well take it. It's too bad we don't have one on this guy.
Firing all weapons. There's one less annoyance for us.
I bet that was hot. I thought only the alarms were going to go off. Hooray, evasion.
Commander?
Let's go 3, just in case.
Confirmed.
There we go.
One less turret.
And then I guess we can move them a little bit.
Acknowledged. Yes, Commander. Lifting off.
Gun emplacements for point defense. Yeah. No problem. And then we'll brace him.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, look at that heat.
On my way.
Just keep moving them forward and then we'll brace. That should take down some of that heat buildup. Like almost all of it. Although it's nice to know I can fire a full salvo with him every other turn, I guess. Those heat sinks help.
Aye, aye.
Deuce. Maybe we can get you forward a little bit better. Let's do this.
Confirmed.
Yeah. Last turn didn't matter.
Receiving you.
Are you seriously? You can't run through here? Oh my gosh. Attempt to do a little jump. Because I can jump over here, but there's no way I'm going to be able to shoot it down. So maybe I jump him in here, get him close. And then let's... I don't see anything else, right? No. Sensor lock this guy.
Receiving you. Acknowledged.
Shredder turrets are the ones that have the AC2s, I think.
I await your command.
Okay, that's not ideal.
Onward.
Should we do another full salvo? I think we could. It's a lot of heat, but what else are we doing?
Affirmative.
Got it. Looks like we only missed one, so did about 36 damage to it.
Standing by.
Nice. Let's go ahead and get him moving. We'll get this cover in the winds.
Double time. Let's go.
That's cool. I like how they've made a lot of these maps very unique with lots of different kind of environmental dillywoms. Do we see something else pop up? No? Let's come through here. See if we can take out this turret. We need 65 damage, 3 lasers. That's too hot, so let's go. 3
Roger
lasers. Got it. So defensive turrets are down. We've got pacify the area around. Enemy turn. Oh, here we go. Looks like we got a couple lights that we're going to need to deal with.
Good to go.
Decker, let's reserve you.
Holding for tactical advantage.
Oh, hello. Commando, okay. All right, so we've got basically a full lance of.
Standing by.
This seems to be a thing, so let's actually move him in here. We'll occupy the research station. Oh, I can't get to anybody.
Standing by. Moving to position.
We got these lights. They've really got a lot of oomph on them. Let's do this guy. He seems to be more easily viewed.
Sensors locked on. Yes, Commander.
Let's get Dusa over here.
On my way.
I think we go ahead and sensor lock him as well. Now that guy's in a bit of a bad spot.
I'm here.
A sure shot. I'm going to keep you up here. Yeah, obviously that's not going to happen. What if I just did missiles? That takes away a lot of heat. Let's do that.
Roger that.
Okay, we got a Panther. We're gonna wanna.
Yes, Commander.
We're gonna want to deal with that. We got the thing for occupying the base. Decker, I'm going to reserve you. Looks like 3 commandos and a panther. What is going on there? You see him like doing a dance. That looked like a head hit. No?
Damage is minor, Commander.
Good. It's actually a fairly strong light lance with basically 3 large lasers and a PPC. You're looking at almost 200 damage total with the group.
Waiting for
It's
orders.
not bad. Alright, let's get him up here so he can start doing some oomph.
No problem. On my way.
It looks like this guy didn't move yet, which seems weird to me. So let's take advantage of that.
Time to unload. Mech destroyed.
Yeah, it is. Let's reserve Decker one more time. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. They've all gone.
Ready for orders.
So let's move him.
Got it.
We'll sensor lock this guy maybe? Or the Panther? I think the Panther. Because we can't get that other guy.
I've got a sensor lock.
We'll take...
Orders.
I'd like to just keep him here, but that's going to be nasty. I really want to get him his bulwark up though, so let's do this. Pretty bad chances for both of these guys. Let's go on the Panther. He'll take off that last evasion pip and we'll get some hits in. Some decent pain. Alright, that right side's hurting a lot. A lot. So we can get the Lerms and 1 PPC for not too much heat. Both PPCs are going to take a lot, so let's go with the Lerms and 1 PPC.
Got it, Commander. Solid connection on that one.
Panther's moving up. Ooh.
Do they think they can hurt me?
Apparently they think they can.
Yes, Commander.
Let's go ahead and reserve. See what these other guys do. So this guy seems to have SERMs instead of the large laser, maybe? Looks like he missed with the laser. Alright, let's reserve with everybody so we have our whole lance we can mace with. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Let's look at these evasions.
Commander?
Like, I think we move Decker up here.
I copy.
Uh, 60s aren't bad. And that side is just tore up, so I think we do this. We'll remove some evasion, maybe hit a little bit. We are maxed out morale, though. Let's precision strike it. Go for that torso.
Firing. Full complement on enemy. Reporting. Critical hit. Got something you want done?
Warborg is not in a position to do anything there. Let's just go here, see what we can do.
Copy that.
Thing is, with the missiles, even with the low chances, you typically have good
Receiving you.
options. Our heat's starting to become a little bit of a problem. I'm gonna have to watch that. Head hit, pilot injured. Nice.
Scored a critical hit.
Lost evasive because he's unsteady.
Standing by.
I think we take him out. Yeah. Would anything, if I hit that, if I hit the legs, obviously. I'm gonna multi-target with him. Onto this guy, maybe? Yeah. Take off some evasion.
Multi-attack is go.
Okay. This guy went. I'm good. They're piling it up on that side. Good of them. Good on them.
Good to go.
Decker. Can you kill this guy, por favor?
Acknowledged.
You can blow off an arm. And then move you around, maybe?
Location confirmed.
Of course, now these guys are in trouble. They came too close. Oh, expose the structure.
My internals are taking a beating.
Now we're going to have to
Order.
do something about that.
Standing by. Ooh.
Orders?
I think we give them both a piece of our mind. Oh, after we move.
Multiple targets confirmed.
Oh.
Are there none who can stand before me?
Apparently not. Nice. Nice, sure shot. Are there none who can stand before me?
Minimal damage on that hit. Receiving you.
Is all of this like obstructed? I don't think this one is.
Target acquired.
Got him. Okay. Nice.
Mission success.
So pretty easy peasy mission, but that's what we wanted. We're just trying to build up some of our funds while our pilots and mechs get repaired. But yeah, decent chunk of change there that will last us another month. Our reputation's going up. This I was a little unhappy with, but that's okay. Nobody got injured. We can get a Com B or a Panther. I think we go with the Panther. It's going to sell for better. PPC. Couple large lasers. Nice. But that goes for the enemy too. Why, thank you. But I think I'm going to call it there, guys. We did a lot of stuff in the beginning, so hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, tap on the like button. Helps me out, helps the channel. And if you really enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe for more content. But I want to hear from you, so leave me a comment down below. But until next time, I've been Shadowblade. You guys stay sharp.